Dear students, Assalamu-alaikum. This is Afsana Awal. Today I will take your agriculture studies class, and our today's topic is first assignment. So let's start our topic. Just look here, students. At first, this is the unit and the title of the lesson. From chapter 1, there are two lessons. Agriculture in our life. The first lesson is areas and sectors of agriculture. Lesson 2, crop production, fisheries, animals, birds and afforestation. And chapter 2, agricultural technology and equipments. Lesson 4, uses of hand operated agricultural machineries. Lesson 5, uses of power operated agricultural equipments, and lesson 9 is local agricultural equipments for crop production and uses. Okay, so from this lesson we have to finish our assignment. Just look here, assignment is short question answer. Students, our assigned task is short question answers. Okay, the first one is which source has no alternative to getting information about agriculture, and last one it is why. Number B is what is afforestation. Number C, write the name of 5 field crops and 5 horticultural crops. And you have to follow this table. That name of the crops here, and here the horticultural crop, and here the field crop. And number D is mention the machineries used for agricultural work in the table below. Okay, here also you have to follow this table, the type of work, and here the machineries. That means for plowing lands, which machineries should be used, sowing seeds, spraying pesticides, and the last one is irrigation. And here this is assessment criteria. Idea of the content, give correct explanation of the idea of the content according to the textbook. And number B, idea of the content or definition, explanation of the idea of the content. Fill up the table with correct information, and number D, the last one is fill up the table with correct information according to the type of work. So students, now we will now talk about our assigned task. Just look at the first question is which source has no alternative to getting information about agriculture? Why? For this question we have to go to chapter 1 lesson 3 actually. Okay, for the first question, that which source has no alternative to getting information about agriculture and why? Just look here, lesson 3. Here there are several sources for getting agricultural informations properly. The first one is experienced farmers, then agriculture related directorates, then local agriculture office, and the last one is agricultural fair. Okay, if you just read through these paras, that means these 4 sources, then you will get the point that to get agricultural information there is no alternative to the agricultural fairs. Once again I am telling, if you go through these 4 points, you will see that in the last para, that means agricultural fair, here it is written that to get agricultural information there is no alternative to the agricultural fairs. Okay, so that means number A is which source has no alternative to getting information about agriculture, and then why. So you can follow this para also. That means you can get some informations from this para. Okay, from actually the 4 sources you can get some idea, okay, for the first question answer. Okay, now we have to go to number 2. That means what is afforestation? Okay, so for this, students, you have already seen that in lesson 2, chapter 1, agriculture in our life, they are lesson 2, that means crop production, fisheries, animals, birds and afforestation. Okay, these are actually the parts of agriculture. So here you can see that number D, there is forest and afforestation. So from this para also you can get some idea about afforestation. Okay, you can get some idea. These are actually the short question answers. Okay, you have to be careful about that. These are the short question answers. It should not be too much big. Okay, and then number 3, that means number C, write the name of 5 field crops and 5 horticultural crops. Once again I am telling, number C, write the name of 5 field crops and 5 horticultural crops. Okay, students, here there should be no sentences should be written here. You have to write only the name of the crops. I am repeating, you have to write only the name of the crops here, only the 5 names of the horticultural crop and the 5 names of field crops here. Okay, students, so you have to fill up this table and you have to write this question answer according to the table. Okay, students, and you can collect your informations from this para, that lesson 2, this is your field crops and here the horticultural crops. There are lots of field crops here and there are also lots of examples of this type of crops, horticultural crops. Okay, students, so from for the question answer number C, you can collect information from lesson 2. Now number D, mention the machineries used for agricultural work in the table below. Just look here, this is type of work and this is machineries. For this question also you have to use this table. Okay, students, I am repeating, for this question answer you have to write this table properly. The first line, this is type of work and here this is machineries. Just look here, plowing land. At first we have to know that which machineries are used for plowing land. Okay, you can write more than one names here, one or more than one name here. So this is type of work, this is plowing land. So for plowing land, just look here, students, for plowing land, chapter 2 lesson 4, from lesson 4 also there are lots of names of the machineries. The first one is barry plow, moldboard plow, and here also the normal plow. Okay, all these are used for plowing land. I am repeating, barry plow, moldboard plow, then the normal plow. Okay, these are used for actually plowing land. And sowing seeds. Okay, students, for sowing seeds, which machine is used? Just look here, barry seed sowing machine. So barry seed sowing machine is used for sowing seed and spraying pesticides. Okay, so for spraying pesticides, just look at pesticide spraying machine. This is knapsack sprayer. Okay, this is knapsack sprayer. And the last one is irrigation. For irrigation, we have to use several pumps like barry pump or the centrifugal pump. that means here students you have to just mention only their names. Okay, no need to discuss about them, only their name should be written here. Okay students, and your last date of submission is 22nd November. 22nd November you have to submit your first assignment. So students, just 1 second, I am telling you that your assigned task is short question answer. The first one is, which source has no alternative to getting information about agriculture? Why? For this question we have to go through chapter 1 lesson 3. Okay, we have to go through chapter 1 lesson 3 for this question. For the first question we have to go through chapter 1 lesson 3, and the second one is what is afforestation, and we will find it here that chapter 1 lesson 2 you can find some idea from here. Okay, and here also write the name of 5 field crops and 5 horticultural crops. Just look your name of crops here. This is horticultural crop and this is field crop. Okay students, you have to follow this table properly. Okay, just only the 5 names should be written here. Okay, no description. And number D, also mention the machineries used for agricultural work in the table below. Type of work, and this is machineries. For this question also you have to just mention this table properly. Okay, you have to follow this table, and here that means plowing land, sowing seed, spraying pesticides, and the last one is irrigation. So here you have to write only the names of the machineries. Okay, no need to write any discussion about them, as these are the short questions. And for the first 2 questions, these are the short questions, so it should not be more than 1 page. Okay, should not be more than 1 page. So you have to follow this assigned task, and these are the chapters here, and from the book you can get some idea or some information. Okay, and your last date of submission is 22nd November 2020. And students, you can collect your cover page from the school, and you have to fill up this properly, and you have to submit your first assignment on the due time, that means 22nd November 2020. You have to submit your first assignment properly, and this should be handwritten. Okay, no printing writing should not be added here. Okay students, stay safe. Allah Hafiz.